Trae Young is one of the best pick and roll ball handlers in the league. Trae is good at reading how defenses develop and attacking based on what the defense does. In pick and roll scenarios, Trae has a mix of scoring and playmaking that really puts pressure on the defense. He has a mid-range game he can go to with jump shots and floaters, and he's really a pest at putting a defender in jail and drawing fouls. But it's also his ability to pass and make plays off of these ball screens that makes him truly lethal as a player. Trae Young is in his third season in the NBA and already has over 1,700 assists in the league, which is impressive at the age of just 22. And the Hawks run Trae in a lot of ball screens to open up the offense. According to NBA stats, Trae has a 55% frequency this season as a pick and roll ball handler, which is more than Luka Doncic and Damian Lillard. Last season, 53% frequency, and his rookie year, 45% frequency. The frequency keeps increasing every year. The Hawks run a pick and roll based offense utilizing Trae Young. With Trae's scoring and playmaking ability, it opens up a lot of what he can do in the pick and roll. His vision and passing are such a threat that defenses are so wary of the Trae Young Clint Capela pick and roll combo. And with this combo alone, it helps generate open three-point shots. According to Cleaning the Glass, the Hawks' main area of attack is from 3 with a 35.7% frequency. They look for three-point shots more than scoring at the rim, where they have a 32.6% frequency. The Hawks are shooting the 3 at 37.5%, which ranks 13th in the league this season, which is an increase from the 2019-2020 season, where they ranked dead last in the league, shooting 33.6% from 3. Trae Young isn't passing to subpar three-point shooters anymore, but now this season he has weapons like Danilo Gallinari, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Tony Snell, Lou Williams, as well as guys like Kevin Huerter and John Collins. Three-point shooting has been the Hawks' biggest improvement this season, and they have been able to generate three-point shots off of Trae Young's pick and rolls. I want to look at the Monday night Blazers game to show examples of how the Hawks generate shots off of Trae Young's ball screens. As Trae comes up on this play, he receives a drag screen from Capela. John Collins is coming up the lane, and that leaves Robert Covington there to help for a split second before he has to recover back to Collins. Trae takes the screen, and the Blazers crowd Trae with 3 defenders, so Trae cannot get inside. Also, CJ McCollum comes from the weak side corner to tag the Capela roll. Damian Lillard here has to tag Collins off of Snell in the corner and waits for Covington to recover to his man. This doesn't happen, and Trae gets the ball to an open Snell in the corner for 3. On this play off the Capela screen, Trae Young is seeing how the corner develops, if Covington is going to come over, stay in the lane to tag Capela, or is he going to stay home on Collins in the corner. He sees Covington come over, and Young skids this pass to Collins in the corner. CJ McCollum then rotates to cover Collins and contains him, but one extra pass and Bogdan gets a 3. This Trae Capela quick slip gets Enes and Powell to double Trae. Covington comes near the paint for a second just in case if Capela gets the ball, but then he gets back to the corner. Enes then has to recover back to Capela. Trae passes the ball to Bogey, who gets by CJ and gets the ball to Capela for a dunk. And the Hawks love to run this double drag screen in transition for Trae Young, and it opens up so much options for the team. It can open up a shot inside for Collins, or depending on how the defense plays this, it can open up a 3 at the top of the key or corner. It can also open up mid-range shots or floaters for Trae Young, or even get him going to attack the rim. And if this action is defended well, it does sometimes create switches to attack. Here the Blazers double Trae with Nurkic and Dame, making it difficult for Trae himself to score on this play. John Collins rolls inside, but Robert Covington is already there to challenge Collins. Carmelo Anthony stays home on Gallinari, but Covington helping from the corner. This opens up a 3 for Bogey, who was feeling it this game. The Hawks come back down and run this same double drag screen, this time switching the positions of Collins and Gallinari. Collins is the first screener and Gallo is the second one. The same thing happens on this play, but Melo and Dame trap Trae. Covington tags the rolling Collins, but notice how that Gallo is open at the top of the key on this play. Seems like Nurkic was supposed to switch and cover Gallo, but he ends up switching back on Collins, and Covington is back covering Bogey in the corner. Once Trae passes this ball to Lou in the corner, the Blazers are late in getting either Dame or Melo on Gallinari. The ball finds Gallo, Dame closes out, but a shot fake gets him to bite, and now on the drive, Covington steps into the paint to help. Gallo finds Bogey in the corner, and the Hawks get a 3. And sometimes the Hawks will seek out getting switches for Trae. Here they get a switch, and Trae immediately gets to attacking Damian Lillard with a step back mid-range shot. The Hawks here gets Bogey coming off a pin down, then hands it off back to Trae Young. This gets Powell trailing the play as CJ and him gets in the way of each other. Capela immediately sets a screen and slips inside. The Blazers want to contain Trae here. Nurkic is there to do so. On the Capela roll, CJ does tag him, but doesn't fully commit to put in a body on Capela. There's no one to cover or help on Capela inside, and the Hawks get an open dunk. The threat of Trae Young has the Blazers here immediately double him after this screen, and it's just a threat of him as a shooter and a threat to get inside the lane, draw fouls, or spot open teammates. Teams do want to force the ball out of his hands, but having shooters and guys like Bogey and Gallo now that can make the defense pay really does help Trae a lot in situations like this. And off this quick screen and slip inside, Trae is able to get in the lane, and with no containment on Capela, this is an easy lob inside. The Hawks are an improved offense in the league this season from last season, with the team getting healthy and having 3-point shooters, a lob threat, and a star in Trae Young. They are a team that can rack up a lot of points.